We are live and local here in Tombstone at the Tombstone Cafe. You may not have heard about the Tombstone Cafe because they are new. They have been open now for a little over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is that right, Mike?
Correct.
And I'm with Mike, the owner, and this is a family-run business. His daughter's in the back right now putting together a sandwich. And so where Tombstone Cafe is located at is inside, in the back of the Tombstone Antique Mall. And that is at 720 East Fremont Street. Across the street is the field for the old Tombstone High School, and where people park now, and there's some events sometimes that are held there. That is right across the street, so that kind of gives you an idea if you don't know. And their Wizards Workshop is right next door as well. You may be familiar with them. And they make custom-make handmade jewelry with semi-precious gemstones in the area. So that's the area. Now, when you come in here into the Antique Mall, tons of vendors in here. It's a really cool place to check out. It's just a great place to really browse, take some time, and just look at everything. Just so many, random stuff. And dating back from like the 1700s all the way up until, the 70s or whatever. So just a lot of really cool stuff. And so you can come back here and have a meal. And you're open Thursday through Monday.
Thursday
right,
through Monday.
Mike?
Correct.
10 to 6.
10 to 6.
10 to 6 Thursday through Monday. So the weekend plus Thursday plus Monday. It's a great place to come and just chill. There's some people out here. We're going to talk to some of them that are dining here right now. But it's, Mike, tell me, you started this two and a half weeks ago.
Yep.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
And you have some connections here. You've been a long-time area resident.
Yeah.
And from in Hereford, I believe.
Hereford.
But you've got family here. Your daughter goes to Tombstone High.
My grandmother's
We're going to be talking to her in just a minute. She's dressed up.
Yes.
She's part of a club here, ladies that dress up in period clothing. Really cool. We'll talk to them in just a second. So, Mike, tell me some of the things on the menu that you have. And well, let me just back up just a second here. So this is a new business. You were in a different business before.
And landscaping.
And landscaping. Tell me about that.
Was doing landscaping, artificial turf, all that good stuff, and hurt my back and changed the time now.
And so you went from that to a passion that you have, but it wasn't a business.
Yeah,
And
it
so
was just a hobby.
Just a hobby.
Hobbyish.
Love food. Kind of doing the cooking at home mostly.
Yep.
Into it, and a lot of men make some of the best chefs out there. Nothing against you ladies. I know, hey, my grandmother made the best apple pie you could ever. Nobody's been able to touch that. But guys, there's some top chefs all across. And so you pursued your passion, and here you are. You said it took a little while to get the permit.
Yeah, to get all the permits and everything going,
but now finally
it's all done.
It's all done. And so tell me a little bit about what's on the menu.
We have Sonoran dogs, sandwiches. We can do melts. We have cheese quesadillas, ice cream, danishes, muffins, and stuff like that.
Okay, and Chicago dogs too.
And Chicago dogs.
And
all beef hot dogs.
All beef hot dogs. That's nice. Thrifty ice cream.
Thrifty ice cream.
Some of you are big fans of Thrifty. That's a local Arizona ice cream maker too, by the way. And the some of the things you can have here: the sandwiches, roast beef, turkey, ham, and tell me about cracked coffee. Is there really crack in it?
It's not really crack, but it tastes like it.
Okay, all right.
It's good.
It's very good. I've had the cracked coffee, and it's really good. And you've added a little bit of a twist to that. You can also put some different toppings, right?
Yeah, the caramel or French vanilla at the moment.
That sounds really good. I have not tried those flavors. So, and your favorite is the caramel,
with
right?
caramel.
Yeah, nice. All right, and so that's what's new here in Tombstone, Thursday through Monday. The Antique Mall is open 7 days a week, I believe.
Yeah.
And you're open Thursday through Monday inside. Again, 10 to 6, Tombstone Cafe. There's a link to their Facebook page and a phone number if you want to call, if you want more information. Now, you might want to try to get here a little bit early on the off days meaning like Monday or Thursday. If not a lot of business, you might say, hey, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, call
but mostly 6 o'clock, and certainly on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for sure. So come on down and check out this really cool cafe. And it's a lot of comfortable seating here. It's just a nice nook. There's Ed Shefflin, a painting of Ed himself. He's the founder of Tombstone.
He is. And Mr. Derek actually painted that.
Really? We have the artist here in-house.
Yes. I believe he painted it.
Nice. All right. Well, let's go and talk to some of the some of the ladies. Michael, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to go talk to your grandmother.
Yes.
And see what they got cooking over there.
Okay.
No pun intended there. I'm going to grab the mic though, Michael. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Come on down. Michael, the owner of the Tombstone Cafe. All right, let's go talk. I'm going to just switch the camera around a little bit here. And we'll go over here. All right. Mike was talking about his grandmother being here. And that would be you, right, Sonny?
Yes, that's me.
All right.
Hi, how are you?
Well, nice to see you. And so you tell me a little bit about you're here with some of the ladies that are dressed up in
yes,
period clothing.
My cameo ladies. Yes, we're a social organization, and we love to dress up in period attire, and we have fun. We were in the parade, as you know.
Yes, I saw you.
We were temperance.
Oh yes, yeah.
Down with rum.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here in the Tombstone Cafe, and the cafe honors Ed Shefflin, as you know. I'm sure Mike told you that.
Yes, he did. Yeah,
Yes.
there's a painting right
Yes,
there,
yes.
and I understand possibly the painter of that painting is here. Is
It's
that
Derek.
Derek?
Derek.
Well, Derek, so 1 second, ma'am. I'm gonna go over here and talk to Derek. You painted Ed Shefflin the painting here. Is that true?
Yes, I did.
Very nice. How long have you been an artist?
I've never been an artist. I just simply copied a photograph.
Well, you did a great job.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, and that is the painting there.
That is the founder of Tombstone, Ed Shefflin. All you'll ever find out there, Ed, is your tombstone. That's where they got the idea from. So,
And he came here to film, or to mine rather, for
Yes.
silver, right?
yes, he did.
Back in what?
He had a
eight-
feeling there was silver in them howler hills, and he came here and found it.
And then you went and painted, and this was a famous photo of him, right?
Evidently, it is a photo.
How many
And so-
years ago did you do it?
1980 something, I don't know.
Okay, you painted that in 1980. Wow.
I've never had any lessons. I just sketched it and painted it. Made up the colors, and I don't know. I'm not an artist. I don't know how to mix colors. I just mess with it until I come up with it.
Well, you did an excellent job.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you can see the highlights on his shirt, just all that you put into that. You can certainly have the talent of an artist, and that's really more important than the technical training.
I
anyway.
guess so.
Well, it turns out. Thank you, sir. Thank you
You're
for
more
taking
than
the time.
welcome.
All right. Well, Sonny, so that's great to have the artist right here in house, and
We have
do that.
another artist in the house.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
John Donahue did that.
Really?
I did.
Yes, it is.
Wow, and we happen to have the artist in house for this painting as well. Well, hello, John.
Hello,
Hi.
Brett.
I've worked with John and Sonny. I happen to know them on Highway 80 project and just promotion in general of Tombstone and
Yes.
other places. And so, John, I did not know, however, that you are an artist as well. You're a great writer.
Yes, and I can paint a little. Sonny said to me, John, we're starting this cafe. We want it to look Tombstone, but not the Wyatt Earp Bang Bang, but the real history of the town, which is silver. So we went over to the courthouse, and the ranger there took me up to the very top in the cupola. What I think of as a bell tower, but there's no bell. And I could look out over the land, and then get the lay of the land, and then go back, and from that, put in the mine buildings that were there back at that time.
Interesting. Okay, so then this is basically a reproduction of what was there.
Yes, with
Yeah.
the mines, the buildings,
And what era would this have been, John?
mid-1880s.
Mid
That was
1880s.
our first silver boom that went from roughly 1879 up to 1887. And then two things happened. So the miners wanted $4 a day instead of $3, and the federal government lowered the price of silver. And between the one and the other, that was the end of the first silver boom.
Wow. Interesting. And
But you're here today in the Tombstone Cafe.
that's right.
Oh my God. Yes. Wonderful Sonoran hot dogs, chicken quesadillas, best crack coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sonny, tell them about the cafe.
Sonny, yeah, crack coffee. Are you
Oh,
a big?
yes.
You were saying you know yes to temperance, and now you're drinking behind the scenes crack coffee.
But
Tell
the
me.
crack coffee is good. It's wonderful. He uses only the best coffee as the base, and he enjoys making it, and everybody loves it. So it's not what it implies. It's just good coffee drink.
It is. It is. In fact, I've had that before. It's delicious.
Yes.
It really is, and I like the fact that Mike's added a couple, a little twist that you can also have caramel or vanilla flavors added.
Yes.
So I can only imagine what that's tasting like. But it's very, very good stuff.
Thank
what,
you.
What are some other your favorite menu items here at the Tombstone
The
Cafe?
Sonoran hot dog, it's delicious. And then he does a roast beef cheddar melt on a wonderful hamburger bun. Oh, that is divine.
You know, and it's a great setting here too because you're back. It's in the antique mall. It's really a cozy sort of place, isn't it?
And Lynn does such a wonderful job, and all the vendors here that help us. And so we're a family here. That's what we do.
And it's really neat. It's a unique, comfortable, quiet, and peaceful kind of place to have a meal.
It is.
Have a chat with your friends, and right here in Tombstone, normally most places are pretty busy, pretty noisy,
It is.
a lot of
It is.
activity, and here you can kind of get away from all that. Yes, John.
Sonny and her friends here look really nice. The
They do.
The full 1880s costume that they make themselves, but there's a dark side.
Uh-oh.
Sonny will tell you how in her hat is a lethal device that was outlawed in the 1880s because these nice looking ladies were so dangerous. Tell him.
I can't even find it, but
Oh, wow.
hat pins.
A hat pin.
Yes, because back in the day, you had to have either a cork or something on the tip of this hat pin to get on a bus or a trolley or a wagon.
Really?
Because if anybody bothered me, I could get you before you knew what happened, and my hat pin back in my hat.
Wow.
So yes, we're very dangerous. We're pretty, but we're dangerous.
My goodness. Well, that's good to know. You got to watch out. Watch out. You could get, and that's a long, like, what is it? Like a pick almost, isn't it?
Well,
That's,
it is, and it's very sharp. But that's how we have to keep these hats on.
Wow, and so that's interesting, and
Yeah.
that would keep. So on a windy day, you put
Yes.
that on, and you
Yes.
put it through the hat, through your hair,
Yes.
which is probably up in a bun underneath there,
Well, sort of. Yes.
sort of, and holds.
Any way to get the hat on.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Well, thank you for that. That's
Thank you
it's a
for
very interesting bit of history right there. All right, and some other ladies here. So, ma'am, you're a part of
The Cameo Ladies.
the Cameo Ladies.
Yes.
What got you involved in the group?
The other ladies.
Okay.
Now, when I came to Tombstone 10 years ago, I fell in love with the town, and I wanted to be part of it, and I wanted to wear the Victorian attire, and I met these ladies, and they all have the same interests, and I wanted to give back to the town, so I do a lot of volunteer work, and so the Cameo Ladies is it's a social organization. It's not a 501c3 group, but they do collect money throughout the year and donate to charitable organizations. Like at Christmas time, they give money to the Vigilettes for their children's toy drive. They give money to the American Legion and the firehouse, the sheriff's department, whoever else is doing a fundraiser. If there's a need in town, we help them with our fundraising.
Very nice. Well, way to go, ladies.
Yeah.
The Cameo Ladies of Tombstone. Thank you very much. And we have one more Cameo lady over here that we haven't spoken with yet.
Yes.
Ma'am, what's your name and what
I'm
got you
Linda
involved?
Penn.
Linda.
Yes.
Linda Penn. And what got you involved in the group here?
Well, I've been here doing reenactments in Tombstone since 2012.
Okay.
And I've known the Cameo Ladies for a very long time, and they were an inspiration to me. We get together and we try to be as close to the 1880s as possible, and we share ideas on how to make dresses and sew them, because you can't just go in a store and buy these dresses. And the Cameo Ladies initially were set up as a sewing group, But it has also now evolved to more of a philanthropic group where they do contribute to the local community here. And it's just a great group to be a part of, and we learn from each other, and I'm just very glad to be a part of it.
Well, that's great. You're giving, philanthropic, helping different causes here, and you also make these amazing costumes that you wear.
We do, because
that's impressive.
You can't just go into a store and buy these dresses, and the patterns for these dresses, they're not like store-bought dresses that you buy today. Even the patterns that we use are historical patterns, and they're based on a woman's measurements. So you actually have to measure yourself, and you make these dresses specifically for you, as they did in the 1880s. They didn't have stores where you could buy a dress off the rack at that time. And
right.
They had to be sewn by the individuals or a seamstress, a local seamstress. And so that's what we do. We actually share ideas with each other, but we use historical patterns in all the dresses that we make. So we try to give people coming to town a historic look back as to what it would be in the 1880s when they walked down the street of Tombstone.
All right.
And with our jewelry, as you can see, our jewelry, these are historic pieces.
Wow.
This is what they call a chatelaine. Back in the day, they didn't have pockets, so they attached things right to the dresses. And of course, ladies had pocket watches at that time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This hat that I have on was very fashionable between 1880 and 1890. And once again, that's another historic pattern, as well as the dress that I'm wearing.
So you made the hat as well, and just everything that you have on.
I did.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, that's amazing, as well as you ladies, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That is impressive. That is truly. How long does it take to make the outfit that you have on right now, for instance? How long did that take you?
Well,
Or how long could it take you?
Well, when I started doing these, it would take me about a month to make them. But I've gotten better since then, so I think now 2.5 weeks or so I can do an outfit. But that's the other problem with these dresses. They're very time consuming. As you can see, there's a lot of detail in this dress. And
Yes, there is.
People have often asked me if I could make a dress for somebody else. Well, the problem with that is they could never pay me, even at $10 an hour, the many, many hours I would have to take to make a dress. So no, I just make them for myself, as the other ladies do as well.
Wow. Well, very nice. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate taking the time to share with us about what goes into making a dress and what you all do.
And we do fashion shows also to show people what we do. We start off in our underwear.
Do you really?
Yeah, because our underwear, as a rule, is just as beautiful as the dresses that we have on top of them.
Really?
I won't show you that today.
Okay. Well, come out for the underwear show.
Yes.
You'll have to. And how can people find you guys? Do you have a Facebook page?
We don't anymore.
Okay.
Highway 80, as you know, we now have our Facebook up and running. And anytime anybody would like to find out information about the Cameo Ladies, contact me, because I'm highly visible, and I'd be glad to give them information.
Very good. And you can also contact the Tombstone Cafe.
Absolutely.
Your grandson is here.
We'll
He
be
knows how to
here.
get a hold of you. And
we'll
you'll be here a lot of times, too.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you.
Thank you all, ladies, very much. Thank you, John. Thank you, sir.
All right, Gary. Where were you from?
This is live right now. It's on a Facebook page called Cool FM. Cool FM Live. So
Oh my God, I didn't get enough time to rehearse.
so that's all right. I never have time to rehearse. If I do, I forget my lines anyway. So,
That's the way to go.
and folks, you're here, sir, enjoying a pastry. It looks like. What brings you to Tombstone today?
We come out from California for El Dorado Days.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's a simple brain dump. We can just sit down,
Nice.
relax. And when we come out, we come to the antique shop every year
Every year.
and then have lunch in the back.
Nice. Okay, so you came all the way from California for El Dorado. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming back. Good to see you. What is your favorite thing about coming to Tombstone and El Dorado?
I think the people enjoy people watching, the costumes that they all parade, the simple town parade that they did today, and people come out and cheer. It's kind of like relaxing. There's no rush. It's a quiet place to be.
Well, thank you very much for coming out and sharing on camera what you like about El Dorado.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Sir, it looks like you are here, and you've got, well, your hat's over there.
That's right. My wife's over there.
Oh, okay. So you got a wife over there that I was talking to. Now, trust me, it was my job. I wasn't. But what? So you also are a part of reenactments here, dressing up. Is that right?
I hate to say that because I don't fall down or do anything.
Okay, so not really. Just kind of
Walk
walking this
around.
as a town person.
Yep.
What got you into doing that?
My wife.
Your wife.
Yeah. I just
Happy
follow-
wife, happy
yep.
life.
Just follow her around.
Okay, very good. All right, sir, thank you very much. Well, we are here at the Tombstone Cafe, and any final words, Mike, about, and by the way, if you're just tuning in, this is Mike, the owner of the Tombstone Cafe.
Hello.
And it's located in the Tombstone Antique Mall in the back. And that's, on Fremont Street, 720 East Fremont to be exact, across from the old Tombstone High School football field, basically, or athletic field. And so, Michael, you're open Thursday through Monday from 10 to 6. And so come on down. Is there any final things you'd like to say?
Have a good day.
All right. All right. Well, there you hear it. That's all for me, Brett Allen, live and local here in Tombstone at the new Tombstone Cafe. Come out, check it out. A lot of goodies here I think you'll really enjoy. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. This, by the way, has been brought to you by SSVEC Serving Our Community, a new business spotlight. Thank you, SSVEC.